what it been done. What's going on, man? It's your boy Positive Energy, aka Bud. Butts here to scream at you. You know, today I want to talk a little bit about the sporting activities going on as Toronto took a 3-1 game lead over the Warriors. Ooh, now that's heavy. That's heavy. 3-1. Only one team came back in the finals, and it was the Cavs against the Warriors. Man, I was calling this, and I was calling this, and I seen it coming, especially without KD. Once I seen KD wasn't playing, I knew it was gonna be a wrap for these boys. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Warriors are and have been overrated, man. I'm not saying they're not a good ball club. I ain't saying they ain't deserving champions. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they got a lot of hype and pub simply by these mugs trying to create the false narrative around LeBron. And since they beat LeBron, then they had to be the greatest thing on earth. Like, it's like the TRBRC, the real battle rap community. We see through the fakeness and the bullshit and the narrative that y'all trying to push on us and see what's really going on out here. So they want LeBron to be the greatest thing ever. But Kobe is 5-2 and Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. So they're seeing that LeBron can't catch them in that area. His final record is never gonna be as sterling as 6-0, definitely. And now that he didn't lost more than 3 finals, more than Kobe lost 2, and he can't even get to the second place. Because everybody know the greatest is basically judged on the finals. Now, when I say that, I mean you the franchise player. I don't want to hear nobody talking about Robert Horry got 7 rings, he the greatest, this, that, and the third. Shut up, man. That's stupidity. That's fools grasping at straws, grasping at air like nothing, bro. We're talking about a franchise player. The person who fills the seats, the main attraction of the team, the nigga who everybody came to see. That's who we talking about when we talking about the greatest. So yeah, Robert Horry might be the greatest role player, but he don't get mentioned because he got 7 as a role player when he was never the focal point of no team he was ever on. Never even made an all-star. Okay? So it ain't just the finals wins. It's all that combined, but it's like battle rap. All that other shit is secondary to the bars, and the bars is the rings, man. Like, can y'all understand that? The thing is the rings, bro. Them MVPs and scoring titles and assists and all that numbers, that shit is the performance and the presentation and all that extra shit in battle rap. But it's not the bars, and it's never gonna outweigh the bars. The bars is what we here for, man. It's about the bars, okay? Bars up. So, with that being said, LeBron loses to the Warriors when they thought he had, was about to do it again after he got whooped by the Spurs when he was in Miami and went back to Cleveland. They thought he was going to come back with a better shot with K-Love and Kyrie. Now, granted, I'm about to prove my point. Because all along, LeBron leverage was like, oh, We had to beat him if K-Love and Kyrie was there. It was all he needed. Okay. You might have would have. But wouldn't that also mean that the Warriors wasn't that great? They wasn't this super team that was invincible with Clay and Steph and Draymond and Iguodala. They wasn't this super invincible team. But y'all try to make them seem like they were super invincible because they won against LeBron that year. An injured, depleted LeBron team. Okay? Right? Right? LeBron lovers, they was okay. So now you can't turn around and say, well, this team was so great. No. What we gonna do is now, that them winning that thing and everybody gave them confidence. It gave them confidence, and they did what they were supposed to do by winning. So I'm not taking the championship from them. They earned that. That's what they got. They won. Period. Just like I'm not gonna take the next one from LeBron. He earned that. They won without Draymond. But listen, this is back to another point. So the next they get confidence from winning that championship. They go on to try to prove to everybody that they was really as good as they was and won 73 games in the regular season. Everybody calling them the greatest. But KD and them almost beat them. It took a miracle for them to come back against KD and them. You understand? They was down 3-1 and almost didn't even make it back to the final. Then they get to the finals. They win in 3-1. They lose Draymond Green. Not their primary scorer, not their secondary scorer. Probably not even at that time their third scorer, because it was Harrison Barnes. They still had all their 3-point shooting, that everything that everybody thought that made them so great. They still had that. They still had their scoring and all that. But then they lose because they wasn't that great. The Cavs figured if we put LeBron on Steph, disrupt him creating for everybody else along with himself, make the other guys have to create shot and beat him. Especially make Klay Thompson dribble, put the ball on the floor and create a shot. I done said this once and I said it again. You give Klay, if Klay Thompson don't dribble, if he catch and shoot, if he take one dribble, if he take 2 dribble max, he's deadly. He'll burn your lights out. Okay. You make him dribble 3, 4, 5. The more he dribbles after 3 dribbles, his shooting percentage drops dramatically. And on top of that, not only do his shooting percentage drop dramatically, his shot attempts drops. So he knows, being a good player and knowing his role and knowing his limitations, he knows that once he dribbles, he's not as accurate shooting the ball. And his dribbling ain't to the point where he can break a motherfucker down and get to the bucket. So that is why they needed, let me say this one more time, they needed KD to be great again, because if you take Steph out, if you got KD, now you got another playmaker who can score. So LeBron would have to guard KD, and you couldn't put him on Steph, and Steph can still run around and do what he do. KD allows Steph to continue to be Steph, and you can't take Steph out of the game, being that he's only 6'2", 6'3", and you can't put a 6'8", 6'9" motherfucker on him to take him out of the game. No, he got to stay with KD. You feel me? You feel me? So yeah, now that they'll go get KD, yeah, that's a little bit more than what they can handle. That made them a little bit more extra. But I still think they would be beatable with KD. What made them seem invincible was Boogie. And then they got Boogie, and y'all just thought everything was invincible. But not knowing Boogie had to come back from injuries. A sick big mug like that with all that weight is now injury prone. So he's coming back. When he come back, he's not going to be at full staff. Then he got injured again in the playoffs. So now he injured in the playoffs. And now you got Boogie out there. You got that same Warriors team that everybody thought was so great. Plus Boogie. At least. Half or something. Or limited. But you still got Boogie added to the original team without KD. And they having problems. Let me run in here and get this real quick, man. If not, I'll be back. But yeah, man, like I said, the Warriors overrated. As y'all can see right now, Kawhi took a less team. Man, I'm going to tell you what Kawhi did when I come back. You know what? Let me get this right now. Kawhi took a less talented team that the Cavs had and basically dominating the same Warriors team that everybody thought was so great, along with an addition of Boogie Cousins. Hampered, slowed down Boogie Cousins, but at the same time, Kawhi Leonard is injured, beat up. He ain't catch cramps like LeBron did the one time and had to get out, pulled out the game in the finals and all that. No, he balling out with the injury. So yeah, man, this is your boy. Positive energy, but peace, but we can't have peace till we come together as one love.